We are here. It is finally here. Tomorrow, Super Bowl 59. We rewrite the narrative and we take over and ruin this repeat. Okay. Lot to discuss for Eagles news today. A big speculated rumor regarding the defensive line and a specific player that's going to be a healthy scratch for the Philadelphia Eagles going into this game, and a lot more on how to beat the Chiefs. I think you found your biggest weakness, and Patrick Mahomes better watch out because this is a big one here. Let's get into it.
A killer buried, but not dead.
Darren, we better turn around. Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope it's having a fantastic day today. This video is sponsored by BetUS, so definitely go check them out if you guys have not. So, obviously, we are here already, okay? We'll find out more news as the injuries go on, what's going on with the Philadelphia Eagles, but relatively very healthy going into this game, which was well needed from Friday's injury report. Really, the big ones here is really Brandon Graham being questionable for this game. Okay, later in the afternoon on Saturday, which is today, we'll probably hear that he's going to be a full go. But speculation, okay, out of Eagles practice, the guys are more healthy from being sick, all of that great stuff. What's coming out of Philadelphia right now is that Brandon Graham, and this is big speculation. I don't know if this is going to be 100% true, but I'm hearing some rumbles that Brandon Graham is going to be a full go, which he should be, but Bryce Huff might be a healthy scratch for this game. They might not even play Bryce Huff and waste that spot because they want to put more depth somewhere else at another position, most likely. If Fangio at this point is not even going to, I mean, you're not going to split reps between Brandon Graham and Bryce Huff. Like, he's going to take one guy and say, hey, and I think I think Brandon Graham has just looked better coming off of these practices. I know he hasn't played in 11 weeks. We all know this, but he's been practicing hard and seems a lot of video on him. And it seems to be, like he's back in shape pretty nicely for his last game in Philadelphia. Not saying this is true, not saying this is false. Take it with a grain of salt, but I think they're just going to let, on the back end rotation, they're going to let Brandon Graham just roll and just go all out for his last game, which they should. And Bryce Huff is going to take a back seat. Unfortunately, he just hasn't lived up to those expectations at $17 million a year. And, for Brandon Graham's last game, not because he's a veteran, but I think he's going to contribute more in this game than Bryce Huff does, and that's just what it is. So that is the big rumor regarding both of those guys. Now, we're going to be talking about, obviously, probably the biggest weakness when it comes to Kansas City's offense. It's going to be their two guards between Trey Smith and Mike Caliendo, because Mike Caliendo was a guy that was a backup that moved to left guard because of injuries. Joe Thuney moved to left tackle. Joe Thuney, their best offensive line, but Mike Caliendo has been one of the worst, even the last 4 games, he's been one of the worst guards in the league, okay? Trey Smith is a great run blocker, but his pass protection is very suspect. So DTs might have a little bit of fun in this game. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what changes, or, what the changes that that Kansas City will make, because I'm not afraid of their run game with Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. And obviously, you don't want to, this defense is built, okay, for these big plays not happening, okay, to Xavier Worthy, though, obviously a big explosive receiver like him, and Travis Kelce obviously will be a matchup we really have to regulate in this game and not keep him open underneath, because I feel like the Eagles will do that, but they got to tackle him down, and they can't really mess with that. But I feel pretty good about the trenches and the matchup that the Eagles do have here. Even if you go into obviously the defensive line for Kansas City with Chris Jones and obviously Karlaftis, really the two guys you have to watch out for. At the same time, like, how many teams have, I think Kansas City has one of the worst run defenses. I really do. I mean, the Texans ran on them. The Ravens ran on them. I mean, even the Bills, I mean, look what they did with James Cook. I mean, James Cook was cooking, bro. And you know what? They strayed away from the run. The Bills got away from the run in that game. Like, I don't know why they didn't stick with the run. They started getting cute. They started being conservative. They started to do different things. They couldn't convert on third down. They were doing a bunch of tush pushes that they couldn't get done. So I thought the Bills missed a big opportunity here. And whatever is working, you got to stick with it. Yeah. I mean, look, you don't want to kill your running back in a game, but running in general, look how many times Kansas City has just been ran down their throats the entire season. They should be worried about their run defense. It's not good whether they're going to trap Chris Jones, make him go upfield to push him out. There's so much that they could do, and there's a lot of tape on it. And they're about to be facing the best running back in football right now, with the number one offensive line in football right now. So that run defense is pure suspect for the Kansas City Chiefs, no doubt, pure suspect. So that's where I'm at, with that. And I think that's really interesting going forward. There are weaknesses, guys. We just have to exploit them. And I think the Eagles will. And that's pretty much it. The biggest thing here is Brandon Graham being a full go into this game. Bryce Huff becoming so-called a healthy scratch. We'll see what happens there. And a lot more to go over later on. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think of the matchups in this game? And we'll be talking more soon, man. And this will probably be the last video before the Super Bowl. So I'm wishing us luck. And we're focused. We're ready to go. And let's go bring this ring back. Let's go get this ring in Philadelphia. Let's go bring the second trophy back. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Shakes what up, False Light. Peace out, guys. Peace.